Hello and welcome to another edition of the A Better Jones Business Book Review. And today we're going to be talking about a book the very first book we read for our new internal book club, Everything is Figureoutable by Marie Forleo. And I wanted to kick this off with Nikki talking a little bit about it from her perspective because it kind of hit like a really sweet spot for where she is in life. So tell us a little bit about that.
Absolutely. Hey everybody, I'm Nikki and I'm the marketing director here at A Better Jones. Basically, I just got married last year for the first time. I also have my first house, my first dog in forever. I've got a lot of things going on, and then on top of that, a huge job promotion here at A Better Jones. And let's be honest, I was scared. I was stressed. I didn't know what I was doing because this is a new position for me in a lot of different ways. There was something very, the book really resonated with me because it talks about, it doesn't matter if you haven't done things before, you're gonna figure it out. Just use your resources, use what you know, and go with it.
Yeah, and I love this, right? So one, it's obviously relevant for Nikki personally, but it's super relevant for the work we do because we work with startups and we work with a bunch of different ones. And that means, sorry clients, every day, we are doing things we have never done before in contexts we've never done before. Everything is always slightly different. And also, we're in marketing. Marketing changes at the blink of an eye. The technology people are using, the way people are responding, how copy works, like all of these things, it is constantly evolving. And Nikki and I always joke with younger marketers when they're like, well, how did you learn how to do this? Like, what's your secret? And we're like, get real good at Google.
Yep.
Because that's how it works, right? And if you can have this methodology, this sort of philosophy in life that everything is figureoutable, it'll give you the confidence that you need to, go down that sort of rabbit hole of research, figure out how you can do things, but also, and this is the key thing, not stop at the research.
No.
Actually put it into action and then see what happens. And I think that's the thing that we talked a lot about it being so valuable. Oftentimes we think we've got to have like the perfect plan, the perfect strategy, the perfect approach before starting something. And she really stresses starting before you're ready.
Yes, absolutely. And this kind of goes on a different tangent, but it's also the fact that you need to eliminate excuses.
Yes.
You might be thinking, well, I don't know how to do this, so I shouldn't do it. That's just ridiculous. You can learn so much just in the moment and in the job and on the project, just go with it and you'll figure out everything. Everything is figureoutable.
Exactly. So we absolutely loved this book. We highly recommend it. We'll include the link to the book in the description here. We would love to hear from you.
Yeah.
If you've read the book, what did you think? One of the things we did think was really interesting, Nikki and I, we're on the older side of millennial and we freaking loved it and we love Marie's whole style. But the two women on our team who are very young, they're really Gen Z, but they like to think they're millennials. They didn't love her tone.
Yeah.
They found her to be like a little over the top, a little cheesy. But we also realized once we started thinking about it, it wasn't really until my late 20s before I started really seeking out these kinds of self-development, personal development kinds of books. And so I think there's also a little bit of an element there. And so we would be super curious if you guys would give it a read and let us know, what did you think? What were your big takeaways? Was this something that resonated for you? Did it give you a little boost of confidence like it did for us? And did you find yourself constantly using the tagline, everything is figureoutable, for like the next 3 weeks after you read the book? Because that totally happened to us.
Absolutely.
So please, if you enjoy this video, if you want to hear more business book reviews, click the subscribe link, join our A Better Jones YouTube community, and tell us what you think. We would love to hear from you.
Absolutely. Thanks, everybody.